How did I get out? So I was doing, oh, this goes with your shit stories. I was doing massive amounts of dope, and I was, so I had met this guy. I was living on the street, so I was living in a shelter, and I had met this guy, and he's like, oh, I got this fucking good scam, man. He's like, me and you will go to the hospitals, and the doctors always leave their purses in their offices. And he's like, we'll grab credit cards, and then fucking we'll go shopping, and we'll just like, so that they still had payphones back then. You guys have payphones here still?
Not really.
Very infrequent.
So you could run credit cards on payphones and see if they were legit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like, as long as you ran the credit card, so like every store we go to, like, so we went through the hospital and we got like a wallet out of an office, and we'd gone and we were running them through the payphones, and every time it would hit that it was okay, you could make a call. We just go and buy. So like we were buying like Nintendo Game Cubes, and like we were just like fucking like rich junkies with bags fucking of shit walking down the street, right? And then we pawned it all, and we got like, you know, it's so funny like that you take shit to a pawn shop and they're like, do you want to pawn it or sell it? You're like, I'll come back for it. Never coming back. Ever. Never. And you're like, oh, I'll pawn it.
Yeah.
But so we got.
You know what the fucked up part is? I don't know to this day. Like I've never. Would you get more if you just sold it?
I think you would.
Yeah, right. But I wouldn't know because I never sold anything. I pawned a lot of shit.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I never sold anything. You know?
So I fucking. We pawn all this shit. I buy a ton of dope, right? And I was telling Keith that I hadn't taken a shit in 3 months. And like I was starting to feel it. Yeah. Like it was fucking
3 months?
3 months. 3 months.
You hadn't
taken a shit in 3 months.
And you didn't go to the you didn't have to go to the hospital?
3 months, Mike.
You didn't have to go to the hospital?
Well, we're getting to that. So I'm like trying to take a shit. I got all this dope and I'm trying to take a shit. Like, and I'm in this shelter, and so I just like, I'm cooking dope. My veins have all like, they're gone. So like I'm smashing dope on the toilet with my pants down, trying to shit, but it hurts really bad.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like smash enough dope that it doesn't hurt anymore.
Right. Oh.
And there's like, it was like a fucking murder scene in that stall. Like the blood, like fucking everywhere from like, just like, from missing and fucking shit like that. Right. So at this particular place, they gave you, like meal tickets for the morning, and you could cash them at McDonald's. So all the junkies would go to McDonald's and congregate there to see what fuck was happening the next, like, what's your score today, right?
Right.
What fucking library are you hitting?
Yeah.
and this one guy, he's still clean today. He cleaned up right after me, and he's like, dude, like you fucking look really bad. And I was like, yeah, man, like, fuck, I'm not feeling so good. And so he's like, really, you should go to the hospital and get checked out. And I was like, yeah, but you know, I got some shit to do today.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I got to get high.
Yeah.
And so I start to walk, and I fell over. And like, I showed Keith where I crawled to the hospital, and it's like fucking far. It's like probably
Half
4 city blocks, 5 city blocks. And I'm just like, on my hands and knees, and then I'd try and stand up. I'd take a couple steps, and I'd fall over and just keep crawling, right? And I like literally crawled into the emergency room, and they're like, "Oh, another junkie."
Yeah.
And they kind of put you on the back burner.
Oh, yeah.
But I was in bad shape, and they hauled me right in, right? And I don't know, like, I think with the onset of like phones, like I don't know anybody's phone number now. So, but like I must have been able to tell them my mom's phone number, and they had done emergency surgery on me and like pulled out, they had to cut out a huge piece of my bowel because it had like a massive piece of shit in it.
Oh,
And it had perforated, and I was going septic.
you were going, yeah.
Yeah, and they like said like I only had like literally, if I would have stayed out, I would have died like 2 hours to live.
Fuck.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so
once you start going septic, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like that's it. It's a ticking clock.
yeah, so like
And it was packed in there?
yeah,
Just dried up?
yeah.
Oof.
And then my first sponsor, he was an old prison guy,
Yeah.
like fucking from like Super Max or something, right? And he's like, oh yeah, we used to take him out with warm spoons, man, in prison. He's like, we just take like 2 warm spoons and put them up there and like scoop the shit out.
No
Yeah,
way.
he's like, we used to call them Yanchi babies. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh yeah.
Fuck.
So I had like, they took out part of my bowel and stuff, and
Yanchi babies.
yeah.
Did you see the shit?
Hey, no.
You were out.
No,
Yeah.
But they
No,
said,
they didn't give it to you
yeah,
afterwards.
so it wasn't a present at the end.
Doggy bag.
But like, I was like,
It's not like your
I was
wisdom teeth.
so dirty, stinky that they like literally incinerated my boots at the hospital. And they're like, maybe you can get your mom to bring you some shoes when she comes to visit because like your boots are gone.
Wow.
Yeah. And
They had to like cut him off with like a fucking. With
I don't know what they did. They just told me they burned them. And so like I had like a colostomy bag.
oh shit.
And like giant scar like up my guts and shit, right? And so the ultimate in humility is going to a meeting with a colostomy bag
Yeah.
because you have no control. You're like sitting there in a meeting and all of a sudden fucking you start farting out of your stomach.
Does it make noises?
Oh, dude. Like fucking wah!
No way.
Yeah, and you gotta like grab it and fucking like hold it so it'll be like silent, right?
Wow.
So
It's
I would, like,
attached, though, right?
Yeah,
The
so like when
bag's
I would go to
attached, yeah.
meetings when I first cleaned up, like I would like fucking take a tensor bandage and wrap it around my stomach so I wouldn't like be fucking uncontrollably farting and
No
fucking
way.
Yeah, and like you don't know when you shit, like nothing. It just
And it
fills
smells
up
terrible
with
too,
shit.
right?
Oh yeah, I would like go into people's rooms in the recovery house and fucking open it up and waft the fucking shit smell in their room and then just close the door.
That's like some Alexis shit right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
You
it was
love
like horrendous.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it got reversed. But like
Wow.
I was on the morphine drip in the hospital, and you just like think you're fucking smooth. Like I'm like just fucked right up, right? Like I got tubes coming out of me and shit. I'm like, "What's up, nurse? Like how you doing?" Like
No
trying
way.
to move on the nurses and shit, and like it's crazy, man.
And that's when you got clean?
Yeah, that's when I got clean. Like you know how they tell you that you have the moment of clarity.
Yeah.
Like the doctor came in and said like, oh, you can go on the methadone program or you can just get clean. And I was like, I'm just going to get clean. Like, I think I've done my damage.
Did they detox you?
No,
No.
I had a detox.
Cold turkey did?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. It was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 32.